Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to a happy Friday, at least for me. Welcome to another Blade stream. Exciting times. We're gonna look at the news. We are indeed, though not this exact second, going to, plan is to do a 1v1, and then maybe after that we'll go over the news, or the expansion details and whatnot. Zip Hydrofruit, Gigi Obama, and Andy Schmandy. Pretty much, that's the game plan for today. Does the future look like Blade bright? Of course it's bright. We had the expansion coming out in 10 days. Or I think 10 days, right? I guess technically 11 days? But we get to look over the maps that they announced today. They showcase all the new maps, so we're going to be going over that a bit. I saw some other content creators talk about those maps as well. So wait a second. Say I have no downvotes? What the fuck? Ooh, that would have been bad. I don't know why my downvotes disappeared. So we'll be going over that. There's also a little bit of new details on the new civs in that article. And then we'll figure out what to do after that. Thank God you're here. All the good streamers got off. Yeah, most of the good streamers don't stream at this time, which is, good for me, but also, I don't get to beat their asses. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. We just have 11 days left. Oh, I can't fucking wait, guys. I know I'm not the only one, but it's just like... It feels so far off, even though it's really not that far off, It's gonna be here before you know it, but it just feels so far off. From what I've seen of the maps, I think next ladder season is going to be a lot better map-wise, which is going to be really nice. Assuming, of course, that they are using... I would assume they're going to use the new maps, but who knows, right? $2.5K till you can use the replay analysis? Ah, baby. Play analysis. It rhymes with Elastis. Damn, I have 374 offline friends and 17 online friends. That equals almost 400 friends. I feel so loved. I have Russian German man blocked. Damn, we have 2 goats on Twitch now that Viper's back. Yeah, well, he is an aoe2 streamer. Though he did say he is going to check out the expansion, but I don't expect him to do it for very long or very much. But for people who are, I'm sure people will enjoy that. It's crazy. He had like 1,000 subs within an hour of him coming back, though. Not surprised, of course. Viper's a very cool dude. I like the way he, I like how calm he is and doesn't really get upset about losses. I wish I could be more like that. I think it's such a good attitude to have. Like, I'm not, obviously I don't know him and I've never talked to him, but I just his stream persona is really, really cool. Yeah, man, I think he peaked at like 5,500 viewers today too, which isn't surprising. Usually when a big streamer comes back, they almost always like get a full shit ton of viewers. So I'll be curious where he'll land once, you know, the hype of him being back kind of dies down. I'm sure he'll be at a couple thousand still, but I know before he went to Facebook, he was averaging like 5K viewers or something. But I also know that Twitch viewership in general has kind of gone down, especially in like certain games because there's no longer COVID, right? Or you know, no lockdowns or anything. So I'll be curious how that'll look. I've got Diamond 1 in solo. Hell yeah! Way to go, Evasion. Next stop, Conqueror 1, baby. I believe in you. Was around 6K? I might have missed the 6K. The highest I saw was, ironically, 5,555. Not even joking. That was the highest I saw for him, but I obviously wasn't watching his stream the whole time and all that. But I did find that ironic that that's the last number I saw, and before he was back to the 4,000 or you know, yeah, 4,000 area. Political drama streaming is up though, Blade. There's still full time for you to transition. I would be very terrible at political drama. I'm not a very good debater, despite the fact that I think I have really good points and stuff when it comes to arguments. I just can't bring it up in a good way. In the heat of the moment, I can't, because I just get so irritated at what I view as illogical that I could never be a debater. So I could never be a politician. If I was a politician, I'd be so terrible. I'd just be like, why are you so stupid? Like, what you said doesn't make sense. Or, why are you lying to me right now? Like, that is blatant. You're literally lying off your ass. I wouldn't be able to stop myself. Is Puppy and Wham taking a break? I think they're just waiting for the expansion, to be honest. Today, 11K people watched aoe2 streams on Peak, so much more as I ever saw at aoe4. aoe4 has actually had, it hasn't had that high, but it was during a tournament. It had in total like 10K or so, not that long ago. But again, it was because of a tournament and all that. But obviously, I mean, there's no debating that aoe2 in general has higher viewership than aoe4, but who cares? As long as you enjoy what you watch and play, right? Although, I expect viewership to be very high when the expansion comes out. I don't expect to have high viewership, but I think in general, viewership is going to be very high for aoe4, at least on the first day of the expansion, 100%. I think there's going to be a lot of content creators taking a look at it, bigger streamers. I don't think any of them will stay to the game, obviously. I think anyone that does actually come to the game will be just for, you know, just the expansion hype, and then that'll be it. I'm a bigger fan of aoe4 as well, but I do think aoe2 is a good game. There are just things I mean, like I said, for starters, to get good at a game like that, you really have to invest a lot of time, because a lot of it comes down to game knowledge, and to get game knowledge requires playing a lot, and that's just a fact. What civ is he anyway? China? But like I said, I enjoy aoe2 actually. I don't play it obviously because it's just the time commitment to get at a high level in that game it just all comes down to game knowledge, and it's very hard to get that knowledge without investing a lot of time. And aoe4 is going to go that way, I think, as well. You know, with so many civs being added to the game, I mean, eventually it's going to be having to learn all the matchups, the bonuses, all that stuff, and it takes a long time to be able to do that. aoe2 is more tactic and strategic. I don't know if I agree with that. I think the only thing I would say for sure that aoe2 has that aoe4 doesn't is it does have, you know, it has more micro for sure. But like I said. What's up, Master of the Templar? I mean, you're a little late, but that's okay. You bet he said F matchmaking, but I mean, possibly. I mean, to be fair, this is not a fair matchup, right? I hope the expansion addresses this a little bit. I mean, we don't know if they're going to or not, but we literally know zero about, like, are they ever going to fix matchmaking? Hopefully they do. Or at least make it a little bit better than it is now. I mean, like D-Rush and something quick once one. Yeah, but that's not strategic or tactic, I don't think. That just comes down to, like, I almost view that more as micro and stuff. When I think of strategic or tactics, I'm not really thinking about how to quick wall the quickest and stuff. I want them to address the horrible state they left the campaigns in. Really? Out of everything I've heard on aoe4, I don't really hear people complain about the campaigns for aoe4. In general, I feel like most people like them. The funny thing is, like, the aoe2 mechanics I don't think are very hard. But again, I've played RTSs my whole life. I played StarCraft 1 and 2. So it's like, transitioning mechanics isn't difficult. It's the game knowledge for me. Because there's just so much information that you know, is obviously in the game. But the thing that, like, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go into a whole spiel about it, because I don't really want to go into the whole typical debate a lot of people like to go in, you know. aoe2's better, aoe4's better. Play what you want to play, and that's what you should do. Dude, have I not? Okay, I just got one sacred site. You also have to remember, aoe4 had a very bad launch, very rough launch, and that does affect it too. People remember that stuff. First impressions are very, very, very important, and it's very difficult to get people to come back to a game, or anything really, if you have a bad first impression, and that's just a fact. aoe4 had a lot of problems when it first initially released. And, you know, some issues they addressed quickly. Like, I think they addressed Springholds pretty fast. But Mass Siege, they took a long time to address. Obviously, there was a lot of bugs that didn't get addressed for a long time. And, yeah. Let's drop this last sheep off. Do I think Byzantines will counter China if I had to guess? I have no idea, man. I couldn't even guess. It's so difficult to say. Yeah, animation cancel was also really bad. I actually totally forgot about animation cancel. But yeah. Oh, he's actually gonna wait. He's going horseman? Okay, I'll take it. I have the better horseman, so for me, I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Now, is he going 2TC is the real question. Okay, so he's gonna go. Okay, so he's going spear horseman, which means we actually need a barracks. And the reason we need a barracks is because that hard counters horseman spear. So we know he's not going 2TC. His composition is definitely very good for me, right? That actually reaches. Oops. Send this back to get healed. Let's go take the sacred sites. I mean, I haven't seen any horsemen, but I'm gonna assume he has them. This game is so good now. So, aoe4 is in a very good state for the most part. There's still some complaints I have about it, right? Which is expected. But overall, I think the game's in a very, very good state. Is he even going to try to contest this? And I'll gladly just age up if that's what he's going to let me do. We're just gonna age. If he's not gonna do anything, why not? Hey, what's up, boy slug? You ever played AoE2? Of course. I played AoE2 quite a bit actually for obviously when it first came out. But other than when it first came out, I also played it quite a bit back in, while I was waiting for aoe4 to release. And I watched all the tournaments and stuff too. Like I said, I'm a fan of AoE2. And I got to like 1730 ELO as my peak in 6 months. Which is, I was hoping to get 2K, but I ended up not being able to do that. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. He's just sitting there. It's very weird.
همگی آماده باشید. گوش دهید مردان. سپاهیان. آن سو جلو روید. من شما را چه نیاز دارید؟ فرمان برید. آراسته کار. گوش دهید مردان. آیی. گوش دهید. آماده. رویم. بنوید.
You know what's funny? I never saw the infinite range spears. Guys, I've heard some content creator, caster, and pro players leaving us. Really? I haven't heard that rumor, so that's actually news to me. I wonder who it is.
شنوید اینک کمان گوش
حاضرم اطاعت کنم امرتان مرادتان چه با حاضرم اطاعت کنم حاضر اطاعت نیزه بران محکم و حاضر بهر آنان یک شکر
فرمانهای نو همی رسد مردان فرمان به شنوید فرمان همی برم خواهم راه مایی لشکریان
Where did you hear that? Just out of curiosity, because that is, I mean, I'm not obviously saying you're lying or anything. That is literally the first I've heard of it. So I'm just kind of curious where you heard that. Ah, there we go. Finally, he's deciding to move out. Wow, that is a lot of spears, though. Holy moly! And he's pulling all his workers? What's going on? I'm so confused! Is he trying to go for a landmark snipe? Just need to add in some more here. Alright. La 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 la. Ah! Okay, well, GG. What's up, El Magical? That was definitely something. I was worried it was you, that's why I'm here. Nope, not me. I can definitely tell you this, Sherman. I'm not planning on leaving aoe4 anytime soon. Why no sound? Wait, what? Did my stream die? I still hear sound. Wait, you guys can't hear me either? That's kind of weird. It's weird. Okay, maybe if I try that. Okay, what about now? I can. Oh, wow, that's so fucking weird.